During crane and lift operations, there is an accident. The crane and the lift collide. There are two people in the personnel lift. They feel a powerful blow and the basket whips up and down as it is pushed sideways. Finally, the basket comes to rest, jammed against a module, and they think it is going to break. Why does this incident happen? It is a stressful day on the base. An inspection of some welding work is planned. A lift is needed to carry out the job. In the immediate vicinity, a crane is in operation. The lift operator puts the lift in place. He is not certified for the job. The crane starts moving.
Stop the crane. Repeat, stop the crane.
A serious accident has been avoided. The crane operator and banksman inform the lift operator of the near accident. Nevertheless, later the same day, this happens. The lift operator puts the lift in place to conduct a new inspection. He goes off to get some tools. In the meantime, the banksman notices that the lift has been placed near the path of the crane and moves it just a meter or so. He doesn't think there is going to be any more work using the lift that day, so he doesn't inform the lift personnel. After a few minutes, the lift personnel come back. The lift operator sees that the lift has been moved. The wheels are up on the plate over the cable duct, so he backs it up about a meter to get back on a safe surface. The work basket is lifted high over the ground. The crane operator and banksman assume that the crane path is clear. How do those involved experience the accident? It is hard to get to the spot with the lift, and the two in the basket are afraid of bumping into and ruining expensive equipment. Neither of them looks behind them. Neither do they react to the signal bell that indicates the crane is in motion, because they are so used to the sound. The crane and lift collide. The situation is dramatic. The lift personnel manage to jump to safety while the lift is still in motion. The crane operator feels the vibrations and stops. He can't see the lift basket, and it takes about 2 or 3 minutes before he finds out what happened. The banksman sees that the crane stops, but doesn't know what has happened and just waits for the crane to start up again. He hears the crane operator shouting over the radio that the lift is in the crane's path again. The banksman tries to call the lift operator to ask him to move the lift. Eventually, a forklift driver tells him what has happened. The forklift driver doesn't see the incident, but hears shouting. He arrives on the scene and sees that the lift basket is jammed up against the module. He notifies the banksman. The foreman is in his office when the accident happens. He hears over the radio that the crane and lift have collided. The mood after the accident is tense, and those involved blame each other. Fortunately, this incident only results in minor physical and psychological injuries and minor material damages. The results could have been extremely serious. In the worst case, the two people in the lift could have been killed. How can we keep similar incidents from happening again? All personnel involved shall be well acquainted with applicable regulations and procedures for crane and lift operations. They shall have necessary training and certificates. A Safe Job Analysis, SJA, shall always be conducted before operations in the vicinity of cranes. Various work operations must be coordinated. There shall always be communication between work operations that are conducted in the vicinity of each other. Safe zones for cranes shall be clearly marked. Respect the marking. The banksman shall have an unobstructed view and wear a vest to ensure that he is clearly visible. The crane operator and banksman must always check that the crane path is clear. Be aware of signals indicating that the crane is in motion. Take accidents and incidents seriously. We must learn from mistakes that have been made. Have you ever experienced anything similar due to a lack of communication? Discuss what you can do to improve the coordination of work operations and communication in your workplace. Our work is never so important nor so urgent that we don't have time to do it safely.